Hello student, myself Digan Sakhiwala, I am your science sir. Today we will start chapter number 15, improvement in food resources. In that we are going to start crop variety improvement. We are going to learn about nutrient management, as well as we are going to learn about the change in maturity duration. So we will start crop variety improvement. This approach depends on the finding the crop variety that can give a good yield. So our main goal is to get the good yield of crop. Okay. Varieties or strain or crops can be selected by breeding for various useful characteristics such as disease resistance, response to fertilizer product, quality and the high yield. Okay, so we have to select such a type of variety of crop which are disease resistance. Okay. Second is respond to fertilizer. It has the good product quality and high yield. One way of incorporating desirable character into crop by hybridization. Hybridization refers to crossing between the genetically dissimilar plants. So one way to get the good variety of crop by what? Hybridization. What is called hybridization? Hybridization is referred to crossing between the genetically dissimilar plants. So genetically two dissimilar plants are taken and crossing is done. And after that we get the hybrid plant which has the what? A desirable characteristic. This crossing may be a intervarietal, means between the two different varieties, or interspecific between the two different species of the same genus, or it is a intergeneric between the two different genera. So we can carry out hybridization between intervarietal, interspecific or intergeneric. Another way of improving the crop is by the introducing gene that would provide the desired characteristic. So we can also do one thing, that we can introduce a gene that would provide the desired characteristic. Okay, this result in genetically modified crop. So it is called what? Genetically modified crop. For new varieties of the crop to be accepted, it is necessary that the variety produce high yield under the different conditions that are found in the different area. For new variety of crop to be accepted, it is necessary that the variety produce high yield under different conditions that are found in the different area. So different area are there where somewhere temperature is high, somewhere in the soil salinity is more, or somewhere the more rainfalling occur. So in different climatic condition, the new variety of crop to be accepted, and it is necessary that the variety produce high yield under the different conditions that are found in the different areas. Farmer would need to be provided with the good quality seed of a particular variety, that is, the seeds should all be of the same variety, germinate under the same condition. So main thing is that farmers should get the good variety of seed, and that seeds are same and they are germinate in the same condition, same climatic condition. Cultivation practice and the crop yield are related to weather, soil quality and availability of water. So here something is very important. For the cultivation practice and the crop yield, it is related to the weather. Weather is more important, soil quality and the availability of water. Since weather conditions such as the drought and food situation are unpredictable, varieties that can be grown in the diverse climatic conditions are useful. Okay, we can say that drought. Okay, drought, food situations are unpredictable, varieties that can be grown in diverse climatic conditions are useful. Similarly, varieties tolerant to high soil salinity have been developed, so which can tolerate the high soil salinity. Some of these factors which variety improvement is done are higher yield, to increase the productivity of the crop per acre. So we can take the higher yield when we increase the production of the crop in the per acre. Improved quality consideration of crop products vary from crop to crop. Baking quality is important in the wheat, protein quality in pulses, oil quality in the oil seeds, and the preserving quality in the fruits and vegetables. So improved quality in the different qualities are there, like quality consideration of crop products vary from crop to crop. Baking quality, okay, baking quality is important in the wheat, protein quality in the pulses, oil quality in the oil seed, and preserving quality in the fruits and the vegetables. So this quality we have to maintain when we want to improve the quality. biotic and abiotic resistance. Crop production can go down due to the biotic, that is diseases, insect and nematodes, and abiotic, that is drought, salinity, waterlogging, heat, cold and frost stresses under different situations. Okay, so there are two components are there. One is the biotic component and there is the abiotic component. Okay, so in that biotic component, in that crop production can go down due to the biotic component like disease, insect and nematodes, and abiotic component, in that we can take the example of drought, salinity, salt is more or it is acidic or basic soil, waterlogging, if water is more or it cover the more area, heat, cold and frost stresses under the different situation. Variety resistance to these stresses can improve the crop productions. Okay, so variety resistance to this stress can improve the crop production. So if we develop different type of variety of crop, then these crops should resist this type of abiotic component as well as what? Biotic component. Change in maturity duration. The shorter the duration of the crop from the sowing to harvesting, the more economical variety. Such short duration allow the farmer to grow multiple round of crops. Okay, so shorter duration of crop from sowing to harvesting, it has a more economical variety. Okay, why? Because we can take number of crop in per year. Such short duration allow the farmers to grow multiple round of crops in a year. Short duration also reduces the cost of crop production. Uniform maturity makes the harvesting process easy and reduces losses during the harvesting. So uniform maturity makes the harvesting process easy and reduces the losses during the harvesting. Wider adaptability. Developing the varieties for the wider adaptability will help in stabilizing the crop production under the different environmental condition. One variety can then be grown under the different climatic condition in different area. Okay, so we have to select the wider adaptability. Developing the varieties for the wider adaptability will help in the stabilizing the crop production under a different environmental condition. One variety can then be grown under the different climatic condition in the different areas. Okay, desirable agronomic characteristic. Tallness and profuse branching are desirable characteristic for the fodder crop. So fodder crop, for that what is important? Tallness. And second thing is what? So much branching, profuse branching are desirable character for the fodder crops. Dwarfness is desired in the cereals. So which characteristic is important in the cereals? Dwarfness is desired in the cereal, so that less nutrient are consumed by this crop. Thus developing variety of the desired agronomic character help give the higher productivity. So for the cereals we need dwarfness, and for the fodder crop we need what? Tallness. So by that way, by developing varieties of the desired agronomic character help give the higher productivity. Crop production management. In India, as in many other agriculture based countries, farming ranges from small to very large farms. Different farmers thus have the more or less land, money and access to information and technologies. Okay, so in India, as in many other agriculture based countries, farming ranges from small to very large farms are there. So in India, so very small to large farms are there. Different farmers thus have the more or less land, money, access to information and technology. So different variety of farmers are there in India. They have knowledge or they have less knowledge, or they have more land or less land. They have money or not money, as well as they have not enough information to get the crop. It is the money or financial condition that allow farmers to take up the different farming practice and agriculture technologies. Okay, so money is very important, and financial condition, that how they can imply or how they can apply different type of technique in the farming practice and agriculture activities. There is a correlation between the higher inputs yield, thus the farmer purchasing capacity for input decide cropping system and production practices. Therefore the production practices can be at different level. They could include no cost production, low cost production and high cost production practices. So here farmer can apply different type of criteria. So production practice can be a different level. They could include the no cost production, or low cost production and the high cost production practices. Nutrient management. Plant also require nutrient for the growth. Nutrients supplied to the plants by the air, water, soil. There are several nutrients which are essential for the plants. As we need nutrients, plant also need the nutrients. So that type of nutrients they get from the what? Air, water and soil. Okay, they are mainly divided into two parts, macronutrients and the micronutrients. Air supply the carbon and oxygen, hydrogen comes from water, and soil supplies the other 13 nutrients to the plant. So here from the air particularly we get what? Carbon and oxygen. Okay, now you think that what is the use of carbon? Carbon, from that carbon dioxide is obtained, and carbon dioxide is very important for the photosynthesis reaction. Same way oxygen is also available from the air, hydrogen comes from the water. Same way the soil supply the other 30 nutrients to the plant. Some are required in the large quantities and are therefore called the macronutrients. The other nutrients are used by the plant in the small quantities are called the micronutrients. Okay, so some are there, they are used in the large quantity. Some nutrients are required in the large quantity, they are called the macronutrients. Okay, they are what? Nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, magnesium and sulfur. And some are required in the very small quantity, they are called the micronutrients. They are iron, manganese, boron, zinc, copper, molybdenum and chlorine. Dear student, many times students are doing mistake in the magnesium and manganese. Magnesium means capital M and small g, and manganese in that capital M and small n. To increase the yield, soil can be enriched by the supplying these nutrients in the form of manure and fertilizer. Okay, so these nutrients, micro and macronutrients, are supplied to the plant by what? Manure and fertilizer. Fertilizer are prepared in the industry, whereas manures can be prepared by the organic components. As well as by the fertilizers and the manure, so many diseases are there that is cured by the so many diseases of the plant are there that is cured by this type of nutrients. So dear student, today we learn about the different topic like crop variety improvement, we learn about the crop production management, as well as we learn about the nutrient management. So this is all about the today's portion. Thank you so much. If you like my video, then like and subscribe my channel.